Hi everyone, welcome back to Earl Grey Books. I'm Ellie and this is my vlog for Eurovision week 2. So it's Monday afternoon. I've been having a bit of a busy morning, just putting together things for different videos that are coming out later this month and blog posts and things like that. So I've been doing that all day and I was like, whoops, better start the vlog because I do have things to talk about. Yes, so we're going into week 2 and we're doing good. So last night on the live show I finished up SPQR by Mary Beard. I loved this. This was incredible. One of the best books I've read this year. Probably one of the best non-fiction I've read ever. Yeah, so very excited and hoping to pick up some more Mary Beard, maybe buy some this month. I gotta work it out and see what I'm gonna do. I also look like I have like mascara under my eyes. I think it's just the shadow, but it looks kind of weird. Anyway, loved that, finished that in the live show, and then I picked up Jane Eyre, which I'm still reading for class. So my class starts in like an hour. I have mentioned I have read this before, and I don't actually have to, it's just the lecture tonight, and tomorrow morning my actual like tutorial where I actually have to talk isn't until tomorrow afternoon at 5, so hopefully I can kind of finish this tonight. I think I can. The writing is pretty big in here, and like I said, I have read this a few times before, so I know the story. I was mostly just rereading it because there's stuff that I forget. So that one isn't for Eurovisionathon. But I did start my book for Great Britain. I was kind of tossing up whether I would end up using Jane Eyre, but I do want to stick with the one that I have on my Kindle because it is from a Welsh author, and I feel like I pretty much, I read a lot of books from English authors, so Wales needed some love. So I'm reading the poetry of Gillian Clarke. It's a pretty short one. It's 193 pages, so it makes the 150 page minimum, but it's also not super long. So I'm 15% of the way through that, maybe a little bit more, maybe like 17%. So yeah, I'm gonna keep reading that tonight, and yeah, we're gonna see what we gotta do. I have kind of a busy week this week. I don't have a lot of appointments or anything like that, but I have a lot of things I need to get done. I got extensions on my assignments, but I still have to do those 2 in the next 10 days. So I need to do that, and then I just have a lot of blogging and stuff for videos that I need to get done. So I'm hoping I'm gonna have the chance to still read. I'm also here's my baby. Okay, he's kind of grumpy with me because one of the other things I had to do was have the vet come today. Poor baby has an ear infection, so yeah, he's a bit grumpy because I betrayed him and I let the vet check his ears. Like, how dare I? He's gonna be fine, but yeah, he just has like a little bit of stuff in his ears, like something's been irritating it. So the poor baby had to see the nice vet. Had to see the nice vet today, and yeah, but yeah, so I have got to watch him. He's gonna be fun. He's not a fussy boy, so he's gonna come and do lots of cuddles, I think, and we're gonna read and watch some stuff and look at his little eyes, and all that kind of fun stuff. And that being said, we're gonna go do some stuff, eh? Yeah. Very cute boy, aren't we? Yeah. We's a cutie. We's a cutie. Okay. Hello everyone. How are you doing today? I'm in a really good mood today. It is Tuesday. It's just gone like 1 o'clock, so I've just had lunch and I've just been like doing stuff this morning, some blogging, some reading, some catching up on videos and things like that. And you know, it's been a good morning. I'm feeling good, and I've done some reading this morning. So we made a move on these. I finished the poetry of Gillian Clark, which was my book for Great Britain / United Kingdom. Yeah, I think it's under the UK for Eurovision. I don't know. Anyway, I read that. It was alright. Gave it 3 stars. It was good poetry, but I just didn't really feel anything. Like, it wasn't the kind of poetry that made me cry or anything like that. So it was good, but it wasn't like my kind of emotional connection. And then I started also on my Kindle In the Woods by Tana French, which is my book for Ireland. I am loving it so far. I was really nervous. This book has been on my Kindle for like 3 years before like I even had a Kindle. And I'm not really a crime thriller reader, but I've heard good things about this one, and yeah, I am finding it incredible so far. Yeah, there's something about the way it's written. It's just so interesting, and I love kind of the play on the different types of characters. I find that often in crime and thrillers, there are tropes in every genre, and I often find it's the same kind of, like surly detective who drinks too much and that sort of thing. And I kind of like this one. There is like a definite friendship between him and his female like co-worker partner detective. I'm sure there's a proper term for that, but I love their friendship. They have this good like banter, and it's very interesting so far. I'm about 14% of the way through. It's quite a big book. It's almost 500 pages as a Kindle book. So I read that for about 45 minutes this morning, and that's how far I got. But yeah, I was super enjoying it, so I'm going to continue with that later on tonight. But I wanted to just film this little bit, and I need to film my wrap up for April, so I thought that I would just like chuck on the camera now and do this, and that's all I have to say. And I will be back maybe not tomorrow, but maybe on Thursday. It depends how much of this I read tonight. I'm also kind of at the moment working on one Eurovisionathon book and then like one other read, so it kind of depends on which one I dedicate more time to as to whether you will see me again tomorrow or on Thursday. But whenever it is, I will see you then. Good morning everyone. It is now Saturday. I filmed a clip yesterday and I went to add it into the video last night so that after I'd filmed this one this morning, I could just add that in and then export the video and get it uploaded and do everything that I need to do so that I could kind of not have to stress about it tomorrow. And yeah, when I went to do that, it wasn't there. It was off my phone, so who knows what happened to that. So I haven't spoken to you since Tuesday, I think. Not a lot has really happened. Wednesday I had a pretty good day. I did a little bit of reading, but mostly I was focusing on getting one of my assignments done. Thursday I had a terrible day. I had a doctor's appointment that really didn't go well, and I spent a lot of the day in pain and quite sick. I did manage to do a bit of reading anyway, but I definitely didn't feel like filming. And then yesterday I finished that assignment and I did quite a bit of reading, which I'm going to tell you about in a second. It's about midday, I think. I've done a little bit of non-Eurovisionathon reading this morning. And I want to finish off that book that I'm reading because I'm really loving it and I cannot wait to talk about it in my mid-month wrap-up. And then I will go back to continuing for Eurovisionathon. But let me tell you about what I've read, and then I'm going to quickly talk about what my plans are. I'm going to end the vlog today and then start tomorrow for the next week, and we'll talk about that in a second. But I spent most of this week just working on In the Woods, which is my book for Ireland, and I'm loving it. I'm really enjoying it. I'm 40% of the way through. It is a very slow burning book. It's very intense and I can't read a lot of it at the one time. I'm going to put this down because yeah, anyway, so I'm really loving it, but yeah, I find that I can read a chapter a night, which takes me anywhere between 20 to 40 minutes depending on the chapter, and I find that that's kind of enough. So I'm like, I think I'm about 200 pages into it's just under 500 pages. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it though, and I think that it may take me the rest of Eurovisionathon to read, but that's okay. We're gonna see. Maybe when it sort of starts, I imagine it's going to kind of, the pace is going to get quicker, but right now it's kind of like setting everything out, and I'm totally cool with that. I enjoy a good slow burn book when they're done well, and this is done very well. So yes, maybe it's going to speed up a bit towards the end, and maybe I will finish it. Yes, so I read some more of that. I will read another chapter or two this afternoon, and there's that. All good. I did also add a whole bunch of books to my TBR. Like physically, some of them are here, and also like to my Eurovisionathon TBR. Many of them are ebooks, which is fine, but I also bought a couple which I'm not sure are gonna arrive in time, but if they don't, I will use them for Eurovisionathon next year. And yeah, so I have a couple more that I'm going to go on with, and we'll kind of see, because I've marked off 3 countries now. So I'm about to tell you about the third one. This is Cinders and Sparrows by Stefan Buchman. I read this one last night, and this wasn't originally on my TBR, but I was reading it for a post that I was doing. It's not going to be out for a bit, and I was reading the back, and it was like, oh, he spent most of his childhood in Switzerland and he still lives there, and I think it was on the Dutch border as well. He has like 2 places. Anyway, I was like, bam, Switzerland, done. One of the books that I bought was going to be my Switzerland prompt, but it says it's not going to ship for 10 to 15 days. So I don't know that it would arrive in time. And I was like, I have this. I've just finished it. I might as well use it. I have a couple of other books. There's a hair attached to it. Sorry if you could all see that. That's kind of gross. Yes, so that one. And then I am going to go to the library on Monday. I have a book there that I found that was for Latvia. So I'm gonna read that next week and continue with In the Woods. Yes, so more of In the Woods today. Gosh, every time I turn on the camera, I swear I suddenly have the urge to yawn. So I have that one. I swear I found a book for Romania. Yeah, so I have a couple more that I'm going to read, and we'll do that next week. We're going to try and get through a couple because 3 is kind of not the number I was hoping for. So we'll try and get through some more for week 3. It's going to be a great time. Tomorrow I have my live show. This is my first solo reading sprints. Mel is away, so it's just me this week. So that was a couple of hours, or yesterday actually. If you're watching this on the day that it was published on Monday, yeah, so let's hope that went well. I'm hoping to do 2 to 3 hours of that, so I'm hoping that I've done a decent amount of reading, and then I will update you in that vlog for next week as to how I did. After that, I'm taking it pretty easy. I have an assignment that I need to do. Tomorrow is Mother's Day here in Australia, I believe in the US and some other places as well. Mother's Day is not a good day for me, so after those live shows I'm just gonna like clock off social media and spend the day reading and watching some TV and stuff. So yeah, that's the plan. Thank you all so much for watching this vlog. I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you guys on Wednesday with my next video, which is something, who knows? I never remember. I'll see you all then.